How long have you been painting
So I was gifted um, painting materials in 2013, and just like my ex-husband said, "Here, I think you would like this." It was like part of my birthday present.
he gave it to you?
Yeah. He
Wow.
gave me actually this. He took me to the art store and made sure I had everything I would need. So like he got me this easel. He got me like paint brushes, some paint, a whole bunch of stuff. And then it really though wasn't until 2015 that I started to paint regularly and do things. And boy was he right. Like it really changed my life painting. Like it really is when I feel most alive and connected to the universe. And yeah, so 2015 and then 2017 I sold my first piece. So
Yes.
feel really, yeah, this is really lucky about that. and and then in let's see, I think in 20 yeah, also in 2017 was when I started to paint portraits. I'd interview people in a cafe and paint them while they'd be in there.
Oh wow.
And then I started to paint like live events, like a record release party or something, and I'd paint like a different canvas for every song, kind of thing. Um, mm. So yeah, so since then, been trying to just live by the color.
Live by the color.
Yeah, and um, that's kind of how this show got made. Is one, I moved here during COVID, so like people weren't really approaching strangers, and two, I didn't know anybody, so getting people by word of mouth really wasn't a thing. And I was taking classes here to as like a filmmaker, and was like, well, I'll take what I used to do in a cafe and do it here. So I did that. And it took about almost another year and a half. Well, it took 6 months for me to like edit it, and then another 6 months for me to re-edit it, knowing what I wanted the show to be, rather than just like oh my gosh, all my things at once. You know,
I love all these things.
I love it. How can it be? How will other people like it? Like how can it be good for people? You know.
So then you let it lie for a while, and then you came back to it in a new vision.
Yeah, like I let it lie, and like as I listened to my intuition, and I was like, okay, well, I know what to do. I know something else I can do that'll make this right. I know something else that I can do to make this right. And that took a long time. And so then so I filmed that first one in February 2022, and fully completed everything maybe March of this year. But just learned like the finishing touches skills of like editing that I needed like last month. Wow. And so I finally just sent it to like the first person I interviewed, and was like, it's finally here. Thank you so much. Yeah. And yes.
Art taketh form.
Yeah. And so, but I knew, so I started then filming new episodes though in June. And yeah, so yeah, and now and so since then I've known like what the show is and how it's going to be and stuff.
Now it's got its vibe.
Yeah,